Therefore, having considered these things in regard to the mode of conversion, to some extent another way is open to us. For it has been said that the place in which this sacrament takes place is attributed to the body of Christ, on account of the dimensions of the bread remaining after the conversion of the substance of the bread into the body of Christ. According to this, then, the things that are Christ's must necessarily be in the aforesaid place, according to what the reason of the aforesaid conversion demands. It must therefore be considered that in this sacrament there is something from the force of conversion and something from natural concomitance. Indeed, it is from the power of conversion in this sacrament, that to which conversion directly ends. Just as the body of Christ under the appearance of bread, into which the substance of bread is converted, as is clear from the words of consecration, when it is said, "This is my body." And in like manner the blood of Christ is under the appearance of wine, when it is said, "This is the cup of my blood," and so on. But by natural concomitance there are all other things to which the conversion does not end, but are nevertheless really connected to that in which it ends. For it is manifest that the conversion of the bread does not end in the divinity of Christ, nor in his soul, but still under the form of bread is the soul of Christ and his divinity, because of the union of both with the body of Christ. But if this sacrament had been celebrated in the 3 days of Christ's death, Christ's soul would not have been under the appearance of bread, because it was not really united to his body. And likewise the blood would not have been under the appearance of bread, nor the body under the appearance of wine, because of the separation of both in death. Now because the body of Christ in its nature is not without blood, body and blood are contained under both species, but under the species of bread the body is contained by the power of conversion, and the blood from natural concomitance. But under the species of wine, on the contrary, by the same means also the solution to what was objected concerning the inequality of Christ's body to the place of bread is evident. For the substance of the bread is directly converted into the substance of the body of Christ, but the dimensions of the body of Christ are in the sacrament by natural concomitance, but not by the force of conversion, since the dimensions of the bread remain. Thus therefore the body of Christ is not compared to this place by mediating its proper dimensions, so that the place should be made equal to them, but by the mediating dimensions of the remaining bread, to which the place is made equal. From this also appears the solution to what was objected about the plurality of places. For the body of Christ by its proper dimensions exists in only one place, but through the mediating dimensions of the bread passing into it in as many places as this conversion has been celebrated, not indeed divided into parts, but whole in each one. For every consecrated bread is converted into the whole body of Christ.